right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. A very thankful episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers. We're always going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly about flowers. And this is officially our 2-year anniversary. Yes, 2 years. Ryan, Joel, Mike is back. He is in the house. Woo-hoo. Mimi's in the house. I'm the Fern. All right, guys, 2 years.
Scared Sid.
Oh, Sid, I'm sorry, Sid. I forgot
boy.
Sid was in here.
Okay.
Guys, Mike is back from the lake house, and we are celebrating our 2-year anniversary.
He's back to
How
school.
awesome is that?
School.
Back to school vibes.
He's back
Do
to
you feel like-
traffic.
does it
is
feel
really
like
what
it?
it is?
We drove 1,700 miles, I think, or 1,600 miles, and we did not hit traffic till Florida.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And we didn't hit serious traffic until
Fort
Palm Beach.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where
when
it starts.
goes.
Yeah.
Palm Beach. So we didn't have rude drivers cutting us off with no signals. We didn't have...
I know it's the coffee. I know he's not caffeinated, but I feel like it's already like set in already.
Well,
like
yesterday
it is
somebody
Miami is already.
I used to
taken
like
over.
it here.
Yeah.
I used to like it here.
Woo!
I used to like it here. I mean, I'm here for family and work. Otherwise,
He said it
I
yesterday.
wouldn't
Somebody
be
called
here.
him and asked him, "How is
Yeah,
it?
what
How's
did
it
you
to be back?"
say?
And I couldn't stop laughing when he was talking about it. I also felt bad because I was like, but then he said, "But I am around good people." And
Yeah.
What did you say, Mike?
I don't remember.
You said, "I absolutely
I wasn't caffeinated
fucking hate
yesterday.
it."
He goes, I fucking hate it here. He goes, I fucking hate it
I pretty
here.
much,
I'm here for my
I'll
family.
feel like the lake is my home now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll feel like that. I don't
And
feel like,
it feels like that when you're there.
so
Yeah.
I have my grandchildren and my sons and their wife. I have my family here. So, that hurts to be away from them for a long time. It's not a great feeling to be away from them for so long. And they can't always all come and see us. So, when I travel to South America or someplace, I stop here on the way
Mm-hmm.
and I see them. But it isn't the same as being able to see them every day. And we came back later this year, but we're back before Thanksgiving so we could have a nice time with our family for Thanksgiving. My body's here, but my mind is
At the lake.
I don't know what it is.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know
you
what
don't
it
have
is.
the
It's-
same routine, right? And you don't
I
have
have
the
a
nature.
routine. Me and Sid have a serious routine.
But there's a big difference walking around the building in Doral versus walking around the lake with Sid. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Everything's
you were there. You were just there not that long ago, right?
No, I get it. I understand exactly why. Because, and like we talk about Cabot Mike as a persona, it's a different person in a lot of ways.
person.
In the mentality.
I've been living on the same street for like 23 years.
since 2000.
We know and talk to 2 neighbors on a first name basis. 2. We've been at the lake, I don't know, maybe 6 years, 7 years, and we know everybody on the block.
Yeah,
know
everybody's
everybody.
awesome up
That's
there.
the small town thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that small town living. Up here-
I'm in a townhouse and I don't talk to my neighbors.
It's different here in Florida. When we lived in Long Island, we knew everybody in the neighborhood.
But nobody, well, here in
we
Florida,
knew everybody.
nobody walks around. Nobody's out in their
Yeah.
neighborhood.
I'm still surprised when I
In
see
the
people
Springs they
walking
are.
down
I
Pines
do.
Boulevard
They
or
are
riding a
too.
bike down
Yeah.
Pines Boulevard. I'm
Yeah.
always like, why the
I have that. I have that here, but it's different.
do too.
Like my
My
kids,
neighborhood's
I was
like
telling Ryan, my kids, they ride bike and they go and they walk to the
Your
pizza-
neighborhood's like a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So-
neighborhood you live in is like a small town. It
Yeah.
not like they threw
But-
up 100 houses all the same
Right.
and people invested in them and rented them out to people. It's different.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to cry because it makes me sad that you feel like I just want. I'm really trying not to cry. I want you to feel like, I get it, and I totally understand that your mind is over there because you're more relaxed. I mean, you can physically see it, but we got to get you over this hump. We need you
That
here.
lake house is zen.
You want
It
me to
is
build a pond
absolute-
here?
It isn't about that.
He has a lake behind. He has a little lake.
Yeah,
behind.
there's a lake
No,
in
but
the
I mean
house.
in the office. I just am
That's
so
not a
used to
lake.
seeing.
It's a chemical swamp is what it is.
I just
Do you let Sid go in?
No.
there? No, right?
Definitely no. People people fertilize their lawns and all that shit washes right in there.
Oh, yeah.
And they come in and they treat the lake with God knows what chemicals to keep the weeds down and stuff. No way. If he goes in there, he gets yelled at. He's not allowed to go in
Poor
there.
Sid.
Sid behaves so well too.
He's great.
He's a great dog.
Michael's, you were worried that he was, might be a little too aggressive.
Look,
but
he's looking
doing
at us
great
because
at
we're
that.
talking.
So there was a guy in the cash and carry today.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally, he was wearing a Mayes jacket. I don't know. But Sid was barking at him. It was funny.
Sid
First, I
knows.
was like,
Sid
yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Sid knows.
Coincidentally, he was wearing a competition jacket. And I don't know if he worked for them or was one of their customers or whatever, but Sid did not care for him, whoever he was.
Go, Sid.
Sorry, guy.
All right,
Nothing personal.
Well, we're gonna get coffee. I'm gonna make a lake or a little pond in the office, and
So
we're
the
gonna
coffee
see
guy just
smiles.
left.
I will.
So
Ge-
I
I will.
hope we fit.
I will get through
Meet the
it.
What if we bring back the Fernando Ortega Park and we convert it into the lake house?
No, it's just gonna take
Have
me
a
a
little
couple
mini
days to
lake
get
house.
over it, and you know.
The traffic doesn't help, right?
I
The
think
traffic sucks.
traffic
It's
sucks.
so
but
bad.
that's he came on a week that there's no,
no,
traffic.
no. Well,
no,
No.
there's traffic.
there's always traffic.
But
And
this is
from
not
where we
as
live.
bad.
I don't
where we
get
live
traffic
here
coming to
is-
work because I go to work before most people wake up.
it's going
but-
home.
But going home is where it sucks.
Yeah.
And where it sucks now, this time of year, it gets dark
Daylight,
at
yeah.
6.
Mhm.
So I like to take Sid to the park after work. So if I leave at 4 and there's a shitload of traffic, he doesn't get much park
I
time.
have a solution.
Leave earlier.
No. What? Oh well, that's not
that's
going to
a
happen.
solution.
That's a
That is a
Leaving
solution.
earlier is less traffic.
Okay.
and
Yes.
more
Okay.
sun.
And
I
this-
will tell you that is not true either. I have left plenty of times
Yeah.
at 2 or 3,
Yeah.
and the traffic is fucked.
I agree.
Usually for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what everyone's fixated on, but it's the Florida Career College on the...
It's 49th Street. It's Hialeah. It's the main vein
If
to
you
Hialeah.
approach Florida Career College,
The FNU one?
No.
once
the
you
one
pass Florida Career College, there ain't
On the
no
Palmetto.
more slowdown.
Yeah, I think it's
They
FNU.
just start going. So everyone's, I guess, thinking about going to that school. I'm not sure.
I don't know about that. Okay,
But-
my second option is we go to the park in Miami Springs, which is I get no traffic because I live right there, and it's a nice park. Celine says that she takes Bolt there sometimes. You stop there, you take Sid to the park. You still have some daylight timing, and then you jump on.
But then
to
the
Palmetto.
traffic is even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
later you go, the
way
worse it
worse.
If you do 5 from here, kiss your family goodbye.
I don't
Not
know.
gonna
That's
happen.
why I couldn't move north. I've thought about it. I couldn't move north because
Yeah.
you guys get so much
Yeah, I don't know
traffic.
why Pockets moved to Sunrise.
I mean,
We
That was-
moved right
that-
here.
I mean, towards Kendall is still bad.
The way I go, because of the extension, I get traffic, but I'm home in 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm home in like 40 minutes, 45
So this is fun because we're about to talk about our 2-year
Woo! Yeah, 2 years.
our 2-year anniversary. Oh my
wow,
god, that was so loud.
Super loud, dude.
sorry.
And with that, I was gonna tell you like what cities and stuff. So we're talking about real specific streets and things like that in South Florida that like the people listening in Tanzania or
Where's that?
exactly Singapore or Austria, Belgium, Finland, Spain, Czech, South Africa,
Wow, we
Hong
we
Kong.
have listeners all over.
Wow.
Yeah, I talked to some guys from South Africa.
Tunisia,
who said that,
Denmark, Trinidad, Tobago, Panama, Serbia, Peru, Lithuania, Portugal. None of those people know what street we're talking about, but they're
I
all
know.
listeners.
But they're all listening.
They're all on Google Maps.
How
right
many
now.
countries? How many countries is that, Ryan?
Let's see the stats. 71 different countries.
Nice.
cool.
Wow.
Shit.
1,700 cities so far.
Holy
But
shit.
200 listeners, right? 150 listeners.
No, the
I mean,
listeners
what
are
you keep
different.
saying.
I've
The
met
percentages-
150 listeners myself,
I
and I
have
haven't
too,
been
yeah.
around the globe. It's wild.
Every other person that I spoke to at the show in Holland or the show in Bogota mentioned that they've been listening to at least one.
To at least one.
Yeah.
There might be an episode with somebody on it that they
Yeah.
specifically listen
Yeah.
to. There's our fatties. There's our
But
fatties
most people
that listen to almost
congratulated
everybody.
says
Everyone.
congratulations, and they really
Yeah.
enjoyed
And-
it. Some people say they really learned shit,
Yeah.
which is weird. What are you gonna learn
No,
from
I
us?
mean,
No, you got that great email the other day about
Yeah.
somebody that says she wants you to coach her.
I printed that email out. You want to talk about that email?
yes.
well, I
Yeah.
don't know if that's
Yes.
public.
Well, I mean, I think just bringing up the fact that someone is listening and then reaching out to us for.
I spoke to her yesterday on the Zoom. She's very nice.
Awesome.
Do you want to read it?
No.
Well, the email's about the alien episode, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see where we're at here because I don't want to read the whole email. But the email was from someone named Kristen, and they're a fan.
Thank you, Kristen.
They're a devoted fatty. Started at the beginning, listened all the way through. They shout out to the amazing episodes on the aliens.
Yeah.
Woo.
By the way, I'm a believer now.
It's a thing. It's a real
Dude,
thing.
guys, the other day I was driving and there was a plane not moving in the sky.
I
Swear to God, I couldn't
saw the
take
video.
out my
Yeah, but
phone.
you've seen that.
I
There's
saw
a
the
reason
video.
for it. It's because you're moving. Well, it's moving.
Yeah, it's a fucking plane. It moves at hundreds of miles. I was doing 70, 80 maybe, and
So you saw a glitch in the Matrix.
there was a glitch in the Matrix. That shit is real. That shit freaked me out because that was proof.
Well, and we also this week we also got a cute picture of Tracy, where she sends her fatty hat and her podcast, like her car, like with the. I love that.
Tracy is shooting. She's just what you call it? She just filed to become a candidate on our board for either vice presidency or something on our fan board. She wants to be part of the fan
Oh.
club.
But
ranks.
Nicole, does Nicole have to be voted out, or what's the deal?
I don't know. We've never
What
had
do you
that
mean
problem.
vote out?
We've never had
I-
that.
you
She could be
know,
like the treasurer or something like that.
before-
We could use a treasurer.
Listen.
I think she's president
VP?
for life.
You know
Yeah.
what we really need?
No,
is-
we're talking about Tracy
No,
Oh, Tracy.
yeah, but Tracy's
because she's no
VP.
she's
no
could be
Cam's VP.
All right, hold up. We were talking about the letter.
We were talking about Kristen. Yeah, she sent a big letter, so I don't want to read everything. But some of the things she was talking about in the email that was interesting was talking about aliens in that sort of sense. She was talking about the geometry of the flower of life and everything that it represents and stuff like that. So that was pretty interesting.
I learned a lot.
conversation.
I thought that was really
That was
cool.
super cool.
And I thought I liked that image.
Yeah.
I like that image a lot. I'd get a tattoo of that image.
I knew it.
I really would.
Where,
my
on your
next
head?
tattoo is gonna no. Fuck's wrong with you?
Like right there.
Right between your eyes.
No.
But she wanted to talk to you. What did you guys talk about?
I did. I called her yesterday. We had a Zoom yesterday. What we spoke about was kind of confidential. But she's got a good spirit. I think she's going to be successful in what she's trying to do.
How do you?
We've had a couple emails lately though. We had CH Creations, Christina.
Oh, she's
Javia.
the winner of the
She's
David
the-
Tutera book.
She's the official
Yeah, I
winner.
forgot to announce
can't
that.
wait to
Yeah, I'm
tell
sorry.
her.
So yeah,
Nice.
congratulations for your signed David Tutera book. And who was the other email?
There was another one. I was not prepared for this.
It's been so
one.
long. We've been
I know.
out. I mean, traveling. and
Yeah.
everything,
By the
so-
way, guys, we apologize. That we haven't had any new episodes out. Mike's been traveling. Mike was traveling down. I was traveling. I was visiting Sarah Campbell,
the intrigue experience.
Holland. You were in Vegas.
Vegas.
Fight night. Love that. I'm really sad that I missed that.
I went to the Sphere.
I have this whole Bruce Buffer like voice.
You did go?
How was that experience?
What'd you
Did
think
you
of the
too?
Spear?
Yeah, no, I didn't do you two. I did the other show. There's like two shows. There's like a movie, a Darren Aronofsky film, which was essentially like,
Is that worth it?
yeah,
He's
absolutely.
a great director.
Absolutely. It was like $60.
I want to
totally
take.
worth
I
it.
want to
You
take.
two was like
micro
$1,500.
shrooms, the micro
That would have been
shrooms,
totally worth
and
it,
go to
too.
that.
I'm not
because
saying it would have been
How
worth
many
it.
times in your life will you see you two in that sphere?
Yeah, but they're just not
Even if
U2
it's-
fans.
What?
Him and Ashley
Everyone's
aren't.
everyone's a U2 fan. Everyone.
I don't even know who that is, but yeah.
Sunday,
You know
bloody
what?
Sunday.
You've heard their
You've
songs for
You've
sure.
heard their songs.
Everyone's a U2 fan. There's one of them songs that
Oh,
I wasn't
the
on the
sweetest
iPhone
thing.
when they put
Oh,
their music
harmonize,
on the
baby.
iPhone,
Get
but
it in, girl.
I understood why everybody freaked out about it when they put their music on the iPhone. That was funny.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
The show itself was cool though. Like it was like basically kind of like Soarin'. If you've ever been to Disney, Soarin'.
Epcot.
It's like
you could have called me.
What do
you
you
could
mean?
have said, Dad,
Wait, does that work with me too?
I really,
Mike.
really want to
It does,
go.
it does, it
if
does.
there was somebody really good playing, I would have, but nah, I was not even interested.
I
in
would have
that.
hooked you up.
I'm jealous. I want
The seats vibrate.
Yeah.
They blow, they
Oh.
blow
So it's like
wind
a
on
4D.
you. It's like,
a 4D,
5D.
5D.
It's kind of like wearing a VR helmet, except you're not wearing a VR helmet. So you're like looking all around you and
Oh
you
my
see screens
gosh.
everywhere.
Like I would like like watch Pandora or like
Like Avatar.
Avatar.
That'd be cool.
I will say though, if you're tripping in there, it might be too much.
Even
It might
that
be
bad?
too much.
I will.
Maybe.
I
It-
would.
It might
I
Are
be
you
would
too
taking
much.
microdose.
mushrooms on there?
No, I was just on weed.
I'm a big fan of microdosing.
weed
guys.
and liquor.
The microdosing is really where it's at, Mike.
Imagine a Travis Scott concert.
That's
man.
probably real. So that's
Like, all the
something.
flashes.
Somebody that's going to take advantage, because that's one thing that I did notice is that the stage is obviously on the floor. So you two would be in your lower, like 20% of your viewpoint, where everything that you really want to look at is above you. So
yeah,
like,
but just listening to the music and looking at the lights.
but,
Right.
Yeah, if they put a good show, or like what was the show that you went with Celine?
the laser.
We never went,
the
but
Led
I have
Zeppelin?
been. When I was a kid in
Or
New York,
Pink
we
Floyd.
went
in
to
the planetarium.
Yeah.
we went to the Hayden Planetarium, I think it
Mhm.
was called, and they had laser rock, and
We should do an
I
outing.
think they'll start doing
I'm
things
down
like that.
for an outing with
we
that.
should do an outing because
but that was legit acid. That wasn't any micro.
Oh,
No,
Well,
no.
I'm
not
taking acid.
Microdoses.
Serious.
The microdoses
Fuck
are
you
where
up,
it's
acid.
at. No. They can't be doing that nowadays. I'm a fucking father. Can't go on an acid trip, but I can go on a microdose. Totally fine.
but how
It's a
do you
great
know what the? I mean, like, how do they know what's the proper dosage for you?
feel. You start with one little piece. Everything's cut into squares.
So they gave me one
piece.
time. They gave me one of those weed candies.
An edible?
A
Yeah,
gummy.
it didn't look like much.
Not just one time.
No, but the first time
Okay. You talking about the cruise ship, the Jolly Ranchers?
I had to leave the dinner table. I was so paranoid. I was so. That shit
Yeah.
fucked me up. That
Can
really
you guys explain what that feeling is? I don't know.
So
That feeling?
that feeling is like
That's
you're
not a
seeing
good
trails.
you
so
feel
when
like you're
moving-
naked in the middle of the dining room
Huh?
with hundreds of people around you.
Have you ever been scared?
Yeah.
Have you ever been like paranoid?
No.
You never been paranoid? Like something's like going on around you? Like
No.
someone's on the other side of that door listening?
Not really.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
it was
well,
too much.
Yeah,
I can't
So
explain it.
now
that
if I-
happened to me when I dabbed.
Yeah.
Never again will I
What
dab.
is dabbing?
Is that the wax pen?
It's like concentrated weed.
It's- Yeah,
More
so
extreme.
it's very extremely concentrated wax substance, and you heat it up to an extreme heat, and the vapor that comes out of that is
That's
concentrated
so
smoke.
popular. For
Really?
Like my generation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because like you
These
do
kids are
one,
doing it. They're
you
crazy.
do one
Like-
hit
like
off a
constant,
dab rig,
like
you could be as high as if you smoked like a whole joint to
Yeah.
by yourself.
And those highs last longer. Like that like a normal weed smoke is 1 to
In
2
high school,
hours,
people-
and edible is like
All
3
the
to
time.
4. Those can be like 5 to 6.
I need to know these.
you need like a
things, Mike.
blowtorch to warm it up.
I don't know much.
No, I
All
need
I
to
know is
know.
that
do I.
fucking
I just
candy
know.
got me
I-
really, really.
I need to know. Like,
whacked
kids
out.
are getting older. You know, I need to know what's going on. Got to be in the
It's-
know.
Listen, it's unavoidable. Your kids are
It's
going
so
to try
unavoidable.
shit.
Oh, no.
That's not true.
I
They're
was
gonna-
walking
That's
the
not
it
dog.
is.
No, I
Mia-
never tried anything.
Mia got
You're one
caught
in a
vaping.
million.
I don't
Mia
think so.
got caught with a vape, and then we had a whole conversation, and then she's
What age did you start smoking cigarettes?
like 12 or 13.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
the same fucking thing.
But you know what? I've had open conversations with her. Barbie has an open line of communication. You know, these are things that we should be talking, and we found out from another parent.
Was it weed vape or vape vape?
Both,
Mm.
both, and apparently the vape
Like
was
two
a
different
favorite.
vapes?
Yeah.
The only problem. I mean, not the only
The
problem.
vape is worse for you, I
It's
think.
terrible. That shit
Yeah,
is
no.
No, it's
terribly
not.
bad.
It's
I'd much
fact.
rather have
It's worse
found
for
out she smoked a joint. Okay, great.
Guys, I hate the vape. Oliver
Shoulda asked
vapes.
me.
He used to smoke only
the
like
vape is worse than like regular smoke. I
no,
think.
That shit is
listen,
worse for your lungs.
Oliver only
It's
used
like
to smoke when
$25.
we would drink. So it was like a nice thing, like, okay, you get us whatever. And then somebody told him, oh, you want to quit smoking when you're drinking, you should try a vape. And now we'll be in bed and I'll hear, and I'm like, you would not be smoking a
You
cigarette.
see like a light
in
come
bed.
out like in the dark. It's
Yeah.
because it's a vape.
We're
because
watching a
it's
movie
vape.
and
it's
you
okay.
hear, I hate that thing so much. You don't understand. Like, and
That's
he
a
has,
bong, not
What,
a vape.
man? It's blue
No, it's not a
raspberry.
bong. No, it's not a
The
bong.
slurping sound
No,
is a bong.
it's
the
like a little-
vapes
it
have a
goes-
weird
it
like
goes-
burning.
It's literally like-
Yeah.
It's a weird sound, yeah.
But I'll be sleeping
that.
and I hear it, and I'm like, you would never smoke a cigarette in bed. You would never smoke a
Oh, I did.
cigarette in. You did?
Oh man,
I
That
smoked
shit
a
was
joint- I smoked a
acceptable
joint
back
in
in the
bed.
day.
Okay, joints
Oh,
are different
man.
in bed.
I'll totally smoke a joint or a blunt. in
Yeah.
bed.
I had
I
cigarette
can't do that now.
Really?
It's frowned upon in my
all the
society.
time. I would have a cigarette no matter what I was doing.
Yeah.
I loved smoking. I still love smoking. If I could smoke right now, I would.
I think
I love it.
I think we should get you a pack of
Maybe
cigarettes.
that when you're at the cabin, when you're in Miami, you just start smoking again. Maybe
no.
that's the move.
I mean,
As long as it's not a vape.
You know, if you
I don't.
started smoking,
I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes again.
No.
But I absolutely loved it. I miss it. When I smell it, it's not nasty to me.
No.
Unless I'm in a hotel room. If I'm in a hotel room and someone was smoking in there,
It gives weird. Yeah.
it gets a little nasty.
Well,
but
there's
if
a lot
you
of
walk out of a
memories
restaurant or
to it.
something, or people are smoking out there, oh
Yeah, it's
man.
memories. It links the-
God,
that smell.
I miss that.
Yeah.
Have you
a
ever
few
eaten-
years ago, he was walking around with a cigarette, pretending he was gonna
I
smoke.
think he still got it on his keyboard.
He might
It's
have it
just
on
a
his
It's a
keyboard.
Lucy just sitting there.
Yeah, but Mike, you can't start smoking now because look
I'm
how
not gonna.
healthy. Look how healthy
No,
you
I'm
are.
not gonna start smoking.
The podcast is official 1.5. Fat
Yeah,
guys. That's
it's
how I'm gonna start
not.
introducing.
But I
It's-
love it.
Yeah, it's. Do you want to announce? Did you hit your goal?
Not yet.
How close are you?
Very.
Where are we at?
No, we
We're
can't
very
say.
close.
We're close.
It's about to be Thanksgiving. That's not fair.
Yeah, everybody has to add 15 pounds to their scales tomorrow.
This is Michael Black Friday. This episode is today, Michael Black Friday. Oh, speaking of that,
Oh yeah,
I got a gift for you.
Uh-oh.
I love it so much.
Wait, Joel, record it.
Hold on, slow
Wait,
down,
slow
slow
down.
down.
Hold on.
Joy, you're gonna send it to me.
I'm gonna do. We're both
go,
recording
go.
both angles.
Go.
Michael Black Friday. Here's your gift.
Dun, 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 dun.
I need new
Oh
clothes.
my God, we're so close one day to video. I wish you
Video-
guys could see
video
this.
podcast is coming, but
It's way too big.
well, I honestly was thinking Fern should wear it.
Yeah, Fern needs to wear it.
I'll totally wear that.
I thought that
On
was more
Fri-
A rock
appropriate.
band.
On Friday, you have to
But
walk
this
through
is
the
Michael Black
cafeteria.
Friday, so I
That's
figured
funny.
we'll get an official uniform.
I love it.
We'll do a quick video on Friday.
size?
For those of you who don't have eyes in your ears, it's a long sleeve shirt with
The
all
many
of his
faces.
faces of
The
Mike.
many faces of Michael Black.
The
The
animated
phases
faces.
and
Yeah.
faces.
That's pretty funny. I like it.
Good stuff.
Isn't that awesome? It's also, if you'll look in our Instagram on
Yeah,
on
That's
Friday,
the,
you'll
Black-
see
it's
it.
the Black Friday ad turned into a shirt. Exactly.
I like your mother to make the cover this the recliner.
There you go. your new house.
Thanks a lot. That's cool.
man.
It's so
I love it.
awesome.
So yeah, Michael Black Friday, Thanksgiving, 2-year anniversary.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Good job. 2-year anniversary. God. 2 years, guys.
I'm not a 2X anymore, just so you know.
Listen,
You're a
mommy
1X.
might
You're
want
about
to
to
steal
be
this.
an L.
This is like a pajamas shirt. This is like a
Yeah,
Lucy.
I was gonna say I could see
It's a
mommy
moo-moo.
wearing this
Mommy
like with her
would
little
wear it.
shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy might
Mike,
like it.
Mike, are you about to hit large?
I don't know.
I think so.
I think so,
I
because
think
everything
so.
looks a little loose on you, a little too
Everything's
big.
big. I mean, I don't have clothes that fit me, but I don't want to just keep buying clothes. I'm just
Did
kinda
you
like-
did you ever watch the
I'm
Eddie
whittling
Murphy
down.
Nutty Professor?
Yeah.
He goes to the store and buys spandex.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he goes to buy. Are you gonna do something like that?
No.
Go get like a suit.
No.
You should go get like a real tailored suit. Something that like
No.
You're gonna
marks
kill me.
it. Something you haven't done in
Mike,
20
if you-
years.
If you were to put on spandex and show up at the office,
No.
I think I'd die of laughter.
No.
I think that'd be the
I mean, that was
funniest
just an example.
thing.
That
ever.
was
No,
just an
I
example.
know
Connor
that
used to run
movie
around in
with
spandex.
Eddie Murphy.
Remember, he was the green man.
Wait.
Yeah.
Connor
just-
used to have like this
I just saw
spandex
it. You have
green.
Sid here too.
Yeah, there's new pictures in there for
Oh.
sure.
Yeah,
new
I know
pictures
this
made
one.
the
That's
cut.
from
been upgraded.
SAF,
They've
yeah.
been upgraded.
You can see all the phases, and then we'll have that every year. We add more to that poster. I make it a little bigger, and I add more to it.
Nice.
Uncle Willie had a really nice picture of me and Juanita in Holland.
I saw. That's
I
a
saw
great
it.
I asked
picture.
him. It was in the video he had. I asked him for the picture.
That was a great one.
Paparazzi.
Yeah, that one. There was a good picture of Maho and Dolly.
Yeah.
There was a couple good pictures in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna save that for another episode. We're gonna have a whole Holland recap.
Oh yeah, guys.
Yeah.
So we have, a Holland recap. We have a Wedding MBA recap. We owe you.
We could talk Wedding MBA. We should talk about that. We don't need. you don't need to bring Pinky.
I loved
Pinky's
Wedding
working
MBA.
back there. You did?
I loved it.
Was that your first time
No,
going?
I didn't go. I'm watching from a distance. I'm watching
that's
from
right, you
here.
didn't go.
I just thought it
We're a little
was such a
crazy that
great. I just thought it was so great, and we were watching like live votes coming in, and every time we got a vote, I would get so excited. I think it was a great idea. We killed that one.
So that shows. Obviously, that's the Wedding MBA. It's like all different types of businesses around weddings. the customer base of that show is like wedding venues, event planners, florists, retailers, stuff like that. So you get a mix. You get people that do bridal dresses, event insurance, photo booths are real popular there, stuff like that.
We needed event insurance. Did you get a card?
Yeah. We had event insurance for Fresh Fest.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We got to get a card from the people
Yeah, I
that
didn't
do
even
that.
think about that. Yeah. No, I didn't get a card, unfortunately.
But you should have a catalog of who was there.
Sure.
You'll be able to
We
backtrack
can get
who's
that
giving it.
information. But yeah, the show was cool. It was a quick. For us, it was just 2 days. The show itself was 3 days. There was a lot of speakers. There's a lot of people we know that were there, part of the show already. CC, Ace, Braun, David Tutera. They're all part of the show already.
All our friends were there. I love that.
Corrine from Details, she's a big part of that show. That's a big show for them. So that's what we did is we tag teamed with them, and we did kind of like a dual collaborative kind of thing where we did a design contest. We had Ace Berry, Braun, Flower Guy Braun, and Derek Woodruff that all designed a bridal bouquet. And
Awesome people.
It looked like they had fun doing
Yeah.
it.
yeah, they all did it live on the spot during the show at our booth. Each one of those we then put on display in the front. The theme that we did was because we knew we were doing like a battle, so we went with like a Las Vegas fight night theme. So the whole booth was looked like a boxing ring.
He used Jib Garland
Yeah.
as the ropes.
Yep.
How
Yeah.
awesome
The
was
red and
that?
blue
The
garland
red
for
and
the
blue
ropes.
garlands. Loved that.
We had the Gerber guy there.
I was very jealous that I wasn't there.
So the Gerber guy that we hired
I'm going to
there
continue to repeat this.
is the second time we've used him. He's a Vegas performer, and he his normal gig that like this at this time right now was he sings in Italian at the Venetian.
Like in the gondolas and shit?
No, just like in that mall area, just like off to the side.
Molto bene, carina
Oh,
bella.
Mia.
So like I was just random. We were just talking one day while he was there one day, and I asked him to do a Jet Fresh song. Do you want to hear what he did?
Oh my goodness, yes.
This is great. Why are you keeping all this shit to yourself?
This is just I haven't done anything
Ryan's
with it.
really
It just
good
happened.
at like the element of surprise when keeping secrets and stuff.
Very good at secrets.
There's too
Very,
much.
very-
ain't kidding.
There's
very,
too many
very
things
sneaky.
going on to tell everybody everything. So I actually haven't even listened to them all because he sent more than one.
Play one.
For our fans in
Joelle, pick a
Italy,
number 1 through 4.
I gotta stir my cheese. I have a cross.
She's not joking.
She's not joking, guys. Today is our Thanksgiving luncheon. We're gonna close early. We're gonna spend some time with our people and
Go, play it,
go,
play it,
but
play
go,
it.
go, go, go. Oh, we got background music.
What's
this
his
is an
name, Ryan?
acapella.
Archie.
Archie.
Fresh, you want flowers, call Jet Fresh, they won't lay down.
I like it.
I really like it.
Holy shit! I think we got new hold music.
No.
So I literally told him, I
No.
said, if you call our office, you'll hear our terrible hold music. But it's
not
like,
terrible.
No, it's great
it's
and it's
fucking
bad at
It's
the
Jeff
same
Fresh.
original
time.
music by Uncle Willie and the band.
Exactly.
I like Uncle Willie.
I
And
love Willie,
that
but
was-
this is better.
No, but that was, I thought that our theme song that plays at the end of our videos and that plays on our hold music, I always thought that was one of the coolest things that we did. Because that was done like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
I asked him to just redo that. I didn't ask him to come up with something original. I wanted him to just remake.
We'll play more.
Yeah, I like them. Maybe we should have people vote on what they like.
This song remind you of a field of flowers.
No.
JETFRESH flowers.
Oh, I fucking love these.
I think Willie wants this guy to be in the band because Willie was telling me he's putting a new band together.
You have no idea how good of a Gerber guy this guy was. He was such a good performer.
Delivers the best flowers, flowers.
Joelle's jamming to it. Look
Yo,
at.
I can sing that shit.
I like it.
I can flower.
Now I want to hear the other ones.
Oh, this is like Willie's a little bit.
Jet, jet, jet. Jet, jet, jet. Fresh, fresh, fresh. Jet, jet, jet. Fresh, fresh, fresh. Jet, jet, jet.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's a ringtone right there.
I need that in my life, please.
Do you know how good the Burger King Whopper song did
Oh,
for
yeah.
them?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
How many
There's one
jingles do you
more?
know? Called JAG. What other jingles do you know?
I'm loving it. What is it?
That's
That's
McDonald's.
When I was a kid, every other commercial on the TV was an advertisement for the Pocono Gardens Lodge, and I still remember the song and the phone number.
What is it?
226-0841, the Pocono Gardens Lodge. So me and Mommy, we went to the Pocono Gardens Lodge, and
It
we
sucked.
got stuck in the bathtub for 2. Yeah.
Look at you guys. I wish you could see Ryan's face
Yeah.
right now.
Ryan's like, what?
That's the last
Yeah.
thing he wanted to hear.
No, I went straight to the visuals. I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
Cover my
I had to
eyes.
put our hand in between to get
Oh
the
my
air out,
God.
so the suction would let us out of the bathtub for 2. That's true story.
Jingles are great. Look, this is a jingle
You got to
that
go
I know.
back into a bathtub now. Now you're in.
Yeah.
Now you're in bathtub form.
You guys have to go back to the Pocono Gardens.
I bet it's still there.
There's one more.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh,
Ooh, hey now.
this is like vibey.
Is he playing music, or has he got like?
I'm not sure.
I am laughing because of how awesome it is.
They are really good though.
I need the jet, fresh song, please.
I think we need to make these into ringtones and let people download them
Yes.
from the website.
So what I've been trying to do, or I was at one point trying to do, was collect some songs so we can do like a mixtape. And like even Guillermo from
Varga.
he's a DJ. He made a song too.
Let's hear it.
He made a song for us?
He did.
Let's hear it.
I love him.
Nobody knows.
He was at
Ryan knows everything.
At the Columbia show at Pro Flora wearing Jet Fresh merch, and people thought that he was at Jet Fresh now.
That coffee that came in a box today was nasty.
It
That
wasn't
was-
as good as yesterday.
That was black mud. Dunkin' Donuts, you let me down.
That's
you
the
let me
first
down.
time. That was local coffee. That was definitely
So
yesterday's pot.
Yeah.
I listened to the first episode of, since you guys were talking about it last week, I listened to the first episode, and I didn't know that you guys were two fat guys talking flowers and coffee or whatever. It was
While drinking coffee.
While
While
but
drinking coffee,
but
yeah.
there's already a show that
yeah, that's the Jerry
two comedians
Seinfeld one.
talking
Yeah,
coffee.
But let me tell you something. Afterwards, I started trying to count how many coffee episodes or how many times we talk about coffee, and it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And it's
We
always
talk
Mr.
coffee,
Black.
We talk food.
So I don't
food,
know,
yeah.
but I would imagine that 99.9% of the flower world are coffee people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I
For
would-
sure.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean,
Early
amongst other
mornings,
things, but coffee is like
early
the most
mornings.
important thing. We're just so
Could
long
go- could
out.
go
Our,
for an
It's
our
cold.
jobs are long hours,
It's
long
cold,
stress.
so you want to have something warm.
You need
Yeah.
coffee. You just need it.
Yeah.
The link that I have is expired.
Oh, frowny face.
I could
Put
probably
that sound in there.
Wait.
I could probably get it and play it so the audience could hear it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we can hear it in the recap.
Yeah.
here.
So Ryan, were there other flower companies at the Wedding MBA?
Fresh, fresh, fresh. Jet fresh flowers. Fresh, fresh. Check it out. Fresh, fresh, fresh. Jet fresh flowers. Check it out. Fresh, fresh, fresh.
Check it out,
Jet fresh flowers.
Check it out,
Yeah.
There was other flower companies at Wedding MBA.
For the first time, right?
Yeah.
There was
For the first-
there was more. There was more people for sure this year. You had Dream Farms.
They're everywhere.
They're
Dream
at
Farms.
every show that we've been at.
Yeah.
Which is good for them. They actually just won awards at SAF too. They
Yeah.
won
Mhm.
Red
Yeah.
Rose Awards.
A
Yeah.
bunch of them.
You had Milano. I believe Milano and Co was there. You had
They're big wholesalers. That makes sense.
Sunburst.
Sunburst.
Yeah.
No way.
Sunburst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell the event florists?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
I thought they only sold the wholesalers.
Who would have thought?
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who owns Sunburst owns a really big company. Maybe the biggest company. I won't say the name, but it has 2 E's in it. And they supply some wholesale chains that have us blacklisted because we sell event florists.
Here it is.
But they own companies that do the same thing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, you know what? It's like, I'm going to pick who I'm going to pick on.
Yeah. It's okay.
No,
It's
I think
okay.
it's good.
Yeah.
We need to
Okay.
talk
It's all
about the
good.
It's okay. There's
the
people
good,
out
the
there that
bad.
think that
But-
they're our competition. It's amazing. People want to think whatever the hell they want to think.
But I just kind of like, I want my day in court. If you're gonna blacklist me,
People who think that they're our fiercest competitor.
yeah. Did you hear about that, Ryan? No. So my son Jared, for everybody who doesn't know, my son Jared worked for us for a while, and he went out on his own and he started a staffing business.
Very successful staffing business.
He's been doing good. He's been in business for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years now. And
He's been in business.
thank
It's
you,
going to be
Mercedes.
10 years for Jared.
Is it 10?
Yeah, because Jared left shortly after I
Well,
started.
we have nothing to do with his company other than that we're good customers.
Yeah.
Right? He's my son. If he asks me
Support.
for help, of course I will help
I'm
him.
going to support the company. Yeah.
I got enough shit to do. I have nothing to do with that company. So,
But he does give a good service because every time the people come,
okay, but
it's
a flower company, he called me the other night to tell me what happened. And I was like, what? A flower company, Ryan. I can't mention their name. I guess there's some way that like you can contact people and say, hey, I want to have a call with you. Like a calendar or something.
Yeah, in a lot of people's emails, they have their calendar.
So Jared told me that there was an appointment for him, and it was with a flower company. And they were talking about, I have no idea what they were talking about, but they were talking about staffing, obviously. And the person asked Jared, do you know anything about the flower industry? And he goes, yeah, I know a lot about the flower industry. And they continue to talk, and the person says, well, wait a minute. Your last name is Black. Are you related to Mike Black from Jet Fresh Flowers? And Jared said, yeah, he's my father. And the person says, hold on a second. Came back on the phone and said, we can't work with any company whose family is Jet Fresh Flowers, our fiercest competitor. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? First of all, let me
Who's
tell you
our
something.
fiercest
What are we going to
competitor?
battle? Are we going
Let me
to
tell-
battle to the death? I can't say the name of the
We're
company.
not going to say.
I'll tell you later.
We're not going to say the name of the company. I mean, it sucks that our name is affecting my son's ability to do business with certain companies.
well, that should not. That shouldn't.
that's just not right. He
that's-
should be able to
I'll say it in
trade
a
on
nice
his
way.
own reputation.
That is
and his
stinking
own-
thinking, as Barry Gottlieb would say.
It's just stupid,
It's-
is what it is.
yeah.
Mike,
It's stupid.
that's one door.
It's
That's
stupid.
one door, and how many
So
other doors has
fiercest
it?
competitors.
Yeah.
Listen to this. They've, from what I think, this company's been in business like 25 to 30 years.
We've
Bless
been in
you.
business half that.
Half of that time,
Jeffress turned 16 next month.
Yeah.
Or 2 months.
2 months away.
January,
Sweet 16.
January 16th. But
Are we gonna
I mean, they've been in business twice as long as we have, and there are some big credits to their. They were the first to do quarter boxes, from what I know. Everybody was halves and fulls.
which changed everything.
It
That
changed the game.
Totally changed the game.
So people that change the game should be on top of the world. People that change the game shouldn't be looking at us, of all companies, as their fiercest competitor, because when they started, they didn't sell the shit that I sell. They do now, but they didn't before.
Mm-hmm.
And these people that have us blacklisted because we were out of the closet, openly out of the closet, selling to people that have accounts on trucking companies or with airlines. We don't FedEx one box to Joe Blow Flower Shop. We don't do that. That's not our thing. We supply people who buy for the purpose of resale and that know how to buy in Miami and have an account on a truck line or an airline or some efficient, safe way to move your flowers. We've been doing that since I got here. Why? Because I spent many years as a wholesale florist. I spent many years as a bouquet maker, and I spent many years as an importer.
You know a thing or
If
two.
I don't sell these people, somebody else is. Why can't I? And I never hid it. I don't hide it.
most of these people are already buying in Miami.
Yeah, but we're blacklisted. Meanwhile, they buy shitloads of flowers from the parent company of that company, who's now out of the closet. I'm sure their families still love them
Of course.
because they're out of the closet. But it isn't fair.
No, it's not fair. But
Isn't fair.
It's
That
not
means
fair
if-
that Jared had to do that. But
No,
that's
none
one
of this
door,
is fair.
and Jared is freaking doing
It's
awesome.
well, like we're a
so-
moving target. Our family name and our company name is a moving target for who we're going to pick on. And that ain't cool.
No, well,
It ain't cool.
Man, I've been the underdog my whole life. There's nothing wrong with being picked on. You just get the ass kicked.
Jet Fresh is so unique that I think the only competition is when we look in the mirror. We are our competition.
Mic
We're only
drop.
getting better.
Mic drop.
Ryan doesn't look to anybody to do like what are they doing. In fact,
No.
Ryan's the opposite
No.
when it comes to marketing.
You
Mike
do a Barbie
is the,
box, everybody does a Barbie box. Whatever he does, they do it.
and Mike is the same
70s
way.
bus, they're going to do a 70s
Mike
bus.
is the same way. I mean, you listen to him and the way he buys and sells, and it's completely different. Fern does. Everybody has a unique way of working, and I think it's funny that people think that they're your competition because it's not like that.
Yeah.
Well, we're all selling to the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's
at the end
all,
of the day.
it's,
Yeah, but
there's no
Ryan-
hidden
Customer
customers.
list is getting shorter.
Then
It is.
it's shared. There's shared
Yeah,
customers, not
exactly.
competition. I don't think
That's
so.
People
what
buy
everybody
It
is.
from-
shouldn't be competition.
People buy from inventory in Miami from farms. So like XYZ Farm parks 200 boxes of inventory in Miami, right? And I had a conversation with a customer recently. How come you're not buying roses from me lately? Oh, I'm buying direct now. Oh, great. Where you buying? I'm buying from XYZ. I said, oh, really? What cargo agency are you using? Oh, no. I'm just taking on Comet right out of their inventory in Miami. I'm like, that's not direct.
It's not.
No.
It's not. Everyone's got
That's
a
not
misconception.
direct. You're buying pickled flowers
But this
just
is-
like mine.
but this
You're
is-
buying the same.
This is great that you tell them that, and that's why I like this podcast. Like you have to let them know that you're not buying direct, and
Yeah.
you've got to
So,
educate.
90% of the people we meet at those trade shows are expecting you having a solution to get it directly to their store,
Yes.
to their door.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
expecting, oh, just FedEx it or anything like that. Oh, do
No.
you have a truck that ships directly from Miami to my door directly?
No.
With one box? Do you
We're
not
going to
have that?
talk about this in our next podcast, but that was a big topic of
That's
discussion.
what everybody's looking
at-
for.
With
Yeah.
And that's
Sarah
why
Campbell's event.
Sunburst was there, because they're FedExing from wherever to these people.
Right. No, and all power to them. I welcome. You know, they're good people at Sunburst. I know them. I
Yeah.
like them.
I like
I
them
have
too.
That's the
relationship
model.
with them. My point is, the company, not the people, the
Right.
company is now out of the closet and doing the same kind of business that we're doing. And this certain wholesale chains blacklist us, but don't blacklist them.
Correct. Well, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
They can't.
Because they need the big mothership.
Correct.
The mothership's got the big volume at the
That's
right
where the
price.
supply
so,
is.
You know, so you pick on who you want to,
Yeah.
and you're not treated fairly. That's my whole thing.
No.
Like, I really don't care. At the end of the day, in some cases, I'd rather drive an Uber than work
You
for some of
know,
these people.
I see a lot of a lot of those things are blessings, Mike. They're blessings. Those are people we probably don't
I know,
wanna
but
do
I just
business
think
with.
it's funny.
Those are people that I don't know if
I
they
just think
believe
it's
in
funny.
a two-way
When I sit in
street.
traffic on my way home, I think about that shit.
So he's doing a lot of thinking.
I
and
think about that shit.
Instead of doing that,
It's a
let's go to
different-
the
it's a
dog
different
park.
Mind, like when you're sitting on the, you're not thinking about that when you're sitting on the rocking chairs looking at the lake, right?
No.
No,
That's
hell
a completely different mindset.
No, I don't
So
even
what
look
you're
at
thinking
social
of-
media half the time. I am in a different mindset. But when you're sitting on the fucking Palmetto with the guy in front of you who's chronically riding his brake lights for no damn reason.
Negative energy is just negative energy.
Yeah, or the guy in the Prius with the little fish in the back of his car.
Oh, I remember the
Fucking guy.
I forgot about.
I
the
got
fish.
cut off by one of those the
Yeah.
other day. I was like,
Yeah.
fucking fish. Fucking Mike was right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always the guy with the Prius and the little fish that
Yeah, I don't know how this translates, but I had a coworker who used to say the palmetto is the American like dream. It's when you're
The
dreaming.
American
Let me
nightmare.
tell you what the palmetto
because
is.
all you get is tired by sitting there in
No.
the car. It's like your dreams are coming true.
let
because
me
you're
tell
sitting
you
there.
let me tell you what the palmetto is, because I've had a little coffee now and I'm gonna talk.
The palmetto is equivalent to
The
LA's.
palmetto is
Buckle up.
the United Nations for drivers. Okay,
I'm like,
we have how many?
I want like a meter that's like can't cancel, like like a
How many drivers?
too much, too far.
How many members are in the United Nations, Joel? How many?
Well, that's numbers changing. So yeah.
Okay,
because
so
it's
there's
not
100 countries in the United Nations, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think more.
More?
Yeah.
Okay. We have 100.
It's 193.
193 different countries driving on the Palmetto. That's what we have here. 193 countries, some of which don't understand that the left lane is the fast lane.
No. So, guys, for those of you that don't live here, there's, old ladies that come from Cuba that have never driven a car faster
Yeah,
than.
no, it's the other countries that
Holy
come
shit, it's amazing what a cup of coffee does to Mike.
because it isn't the same.
Yeah, but
And they don't know where to
okay,
go.
Okay,
And they want to all check out the Florida Career College. And I don't know why.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. This is exactly why I don't drive on highways. Once I get in Miami Springs, I use my golf cart. I don't when Mike's like, Mimi, come work with Jeff Fresh. I was like, okay,
I wish
great.
I could have bought that house
This
in the
is how
Springs.
this is how
fucking
close I
bitch.
am because I cannot do it. Because guys, I am that driver.
So Mimi's first
Like
week.
I'm the driver that you guys would probably fucking hate, and that is why I do not go on expressways. Like I don't.
Mimi's first week, she came here on her scooter. And I'm like, no, you can't drive this scooter around here.
No, it was bad.
Not
are
with the way that
massive
truck
potholes
drivers-
on the road here.
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are
yeah.
trucks coming from every direction,
trucks do
crazy
not care
drivers.
about
The company across the street from us has like seasonally up to like 1,000 employees
Yeah,
in
no.
there, and none of them
The
drive.
second that you hear one of those big trucks next to you,
Yeah.
like I thought my whatever my
Yeah,
heart went down.
so she got rid of she stopped driving the scooter and then she started driving the Fiat, and I was like, maybe the scooter was better because at least you can get out of the way.
But I will say, okay, so this is my thing. Like everybody learns to drive differently, and then poor people maybe they just don't know. Like they don't mean to be an
Mimi is
asshole.
meant to be
No.
driven.
So my car,
No.
my piece of shit Fiat, which I'm gonna get a new one now. Not a Fiat, but I'm gonna
if you
get.
keep parking it under that tree, it's going to be the same thing, woman.
So I'm going to. The thing is that my car, if I press the gas, it doesn't go like it takes a while for it to start. So
These
people
are
start.
the people on the Palmetto.
People
These
start
are the-
honking
This is
at
me.
me.
It's Mimi.
But
What
what is-
people
fucking
listening,
Mimi?
we're like one of the only states in the country that has no inspection.
Yeah, so that's
So
the
you could
thing.
drive a car with
You can
3
drive
tires.
anything.
You could drive a car with no lights. You could drive. It
Just
doesn't
saying,
matter.
guys, have some patience for those people. Maybe
No,
they
there's
don't
not-
know. They can't get a new car yet.
You put 10 or 12 hours in here, and here it's not like 10 or 12 hours where there's a coffee break every 15 minutes. Like it's a solid day of work.
Junior just also informed me that I can get in trouble because my lights don't work, so I use my fog lights as my lights. And
No.
Junior's like, you cannot
Mimi,
do that.
what is wrong with you?
She's fitting in. There's nothing wrong with her. This is how it is here. This
fucking
is
A,
what they
Mimi.
do.
Get that
So
shit
Junior
fixed.
told me, no, I know. Junior told me like I can't do that anymore.
Yes,
So I don't
you
drive at
cannot
night.
do that.
I got a ticket.
So
for
she
that.
just doesn't
I don't drive at night. I told Oliver,
one
Oliver,
headlight was
I need
off.
to go to Publix, and he'll drive me to Publix.
You know the trucks have.
You didn't get
these-
pulled over because one headlight was out.
Yeah.
No. That was the reason that they can give you for pulling you over.
DWB.
They don't pull people over
What's
just because their
DWB?
headlight is out. They
Driving
pull
while
people
black.
over because they want to check you out. And
Yeah.
just because,
Oh, yeah.
and that's the excuse is because your headlight was out.
Yeah.
That's
That's why you need to have. Oh my.
failure to signal, failure to stop completely at a stop, whatever their reason
Who the fuck
is,
stops at a stop sign? That's
They
terrible.
don't
why when you have
stop
to
you
say,
unless
well,
they want
my-
to stop me.
Well, my cousin, Michael Black Jr. told me, my sergeant, that's what you have to tell him when they pull you over. You got to pull the Michael Black card.
No, I don't want to do that.
Why?
No.
I do. Junior doesn't know.
No, I don't do that.
I'm gonna be like, nope. Sorry.
He's got no pull in your jurisdiction.
Doesn't matter.
Not at all.
It doesn't matter.
You know what's funny
It
is mom
matters.
used to get tickets for speeding and stuff all the time. And then ever since Mike Jr. got that job, she's never
Never
been
again.
pulled over.
Do you have
Do you
like
have
a
a
family
little-
badge?
No.
No, but do you have a little thing on the back of the
No.
car?
No, we
Yes,
don't
you
have-
do. You have
Oh,
the,
we have, yeah, we
the
have blue
back, the
stripe.
blue, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why.
They know.
No, that's
they'll
not-
ask you.
Everybody has a blue stripe on the
No,
back of
but
their
they'll
car.
ask you.
no, but-
They'll ask you. Why do you have that?
I didn't get asked when the guy pulled me over.
But your name's Michael Scott.
Yeah, he just let me go.
Yeah. You saw that. Saw your clean driving record. He's like, oh, he's good to go.
Yeah, he didn't
And
ask me.
you had the trifecta. But you guys don't have. They don't. Department doesn't give out the badges. Huh?
I don't think Junior would want us
No.
to call.
Not
and
you,
say his
pothead.
name.
Not you.
I'm
They don't.
But-
well,
Don't tell Junior.
But
I
your
do.
mom and your dad.
Yeah.
that's true.
No.
I dated a girl and she had
your
one.
brother.
That puts him in a bad spot if they
No,
like.
it doesn't. Depends what you did.
Right.
Yeah.
If I get pulled over, I assume I'm doing something wrong.
I heard one story about some guy that he knows got arrested or got something like he left like he was at some kind of club all night and he fell asleep at a red light or some shit, and the guy called Mike Jr. in the middle of the night, like at 3 a.m. I don't know who that guy was, but Mike
Help
was
me
pissed.
out.
Mike was pissed. Like, the
Yeah, I'd
guy's
be
like,
pissed
go
too.
fuck yourself. I can't help
You
you.
fucking idiot. I can't
not-
get you out of a DUI.
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying my fog lights. Mike already.
Depends.
My friend told me already.
Depends. In New York, it was different. In New York, I had all kinds of stuff. That could
We
get me
hooked
out
we
of
hooked up
trouble.
a customer once that sent us down little cards, and he's like, if you're driving in New York, just so you get pulled over, just show the cop this and you'll be good to go.
I had a placard.
Get out of jail free card.
from a chief at the FDNY who used to come by we used to give the firehouse flowers every holiday. The local firehouse where I had my bouquet company, and we gave them flowers. And
Oh, you had the parking thing.
I
We're
had a
not far
parking
from the
thing.
police station. We can do
No.
that here.
I had a parking thing.
We should do
It's
that.
like it was like a big, like a rectangular, like it goes in your dashboard, like official business, fire department, city of New York, official business. Like you could park on a fire hydrant wherever you want. Nobody's gonna give you a ticket.
I like when a
you
cop.
had unlimited parking everywhere you went.
And I drove a Crown Victoria.
oh,
coincidentally.
great.
Ooh.
Coincidentally.
So you're
Yeah.
undercover. I like when a cop shows up here. Celine leaves.
Cop comes
No.
in, Celine runs out. They're
No.
going to get me. Too funny.
Everyone, any kind of first responder is we don't sell the public, but any kind of first responder is welcome to come in here and get flowers and get a discount on it,
Hell yeah.
except Homeland Security. Except Homeland Security,
We
You-
charge them extra.
They get charged.
They get charged extra. We
Homeland
did that the other day.
Yeah,
Homeland Security
Them and ICE?
doesn't get a
They're-
discount.
Yeah, ICE. They're
ICE,
they're
yeah.
not my friends.
If ICE came in here, no ICE in here.
ICE is
No
not
ICE.
my friends.
They're not in.
They've been in here several times,
Mm-hmm.
requesting all kinds of paperwork from me. I gave me a huge fine one time. So,
No, they haven't come back.
and I've
Knock on wood.
spoken to
Keep
those
them out of
guys.
here.
You know, when they were doing those I-9 audits, they were not happy about it. I was speaking to one guy who was just
That's a
really, really
dick
nice.
move.
I was speaking to this one guy who was really nice, and he was actually transferred from New York to Miami, and he was on a task force fighting against human trafficking. They were
Oh,
like on all
that's
these
rough.
big human trafficking cases, and for whatever reason, during the Trump administration, they pulled a whole bunch of these guys off of those task forces and put them on I-9 audits.
Joelle, have you ever seen the movie Coneheads?
Is it the family with the?
Yeah, with the Conehead.
How'd you guess?
Wow, what a good guess.
That's a great one to watch
So
about
just
the
so everybody
I-9.
who's listening knows, Joel made like a triangle on
yeah,
top of
he
his
did the
head.
YMCA. He
You,
did the
had
A.
it right.
Yeah.
But you never saw the movie?
No.
No,
Okay.
you should watch that one. It's so funny about their immigration because he's an alien, and
Yeah.
they're trying to get him to like be an illegal alien.
Yeah,
so
but
it's a
before
different-
you watch it, you should watch who they were on Saturday Night Live.
oh yeah,
Super funny.
Dan Aykroyd.
Noted.
All right, so we were talking about what?
Where were we? We got
Well,
on a tangent.
At
I
one
don't-
point, we were in Wedding MBA.
Yeah.
We were in Wedding MBA.
Yeah.
Wedding
Boy.
MBA was awesome.
But
I'm
then
still
we went
jealous.
on the
Then we
whole
went on
thing.
to the blacklisting
Yeah.
and the
Um,
unfairness.
We were
of
talking
it.
about the flower companies at the show.
I'm glad that these
And then-
people are out of the closet.
and then
now,
the
though.
palmetto.
That's good.
And the palmetto.
It's out there.
So-
But just to wrap up
And we
Wedding
talked about
MBA,
Jared.
we did details. We,
Jared
we,
getting fucked over because he's my son.
It's gonna be all right. There's probably people
Yeah.
he didn't want to work with.
So
It
wait,
happens.
Ryan, tell us who won.
So who won?
so that was
Who did it
yeah.
come down to?
Junior and Addison are here.
All right.
The crowned princess of Jet Fresh.
Damn right.
Shit.
Mike already wants to leave. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck.
So details on the last day of the
granddaughter's
show. On the last day of the show, details with us. We did the announcement. It was voted on by people that were attending the show. They went by the booth. They scanned the QR code and they made their votes.
Also, we had a lot of people voting on Instagram too.
We had people voting on Instagram as well because we were sharing everything on Instagram. And then the winner ended up being Derek. Derek Woodruff won. He had his bouquet used a lot of a few specific flowers, and specifically, his bouquet had the flowers, the Pinku garden spray roses from Alexandra Farms,
very nice.
Yeah.
and the brownie colored tulips, the Dutch brownie tulips,
VIP.
VIP,
and then
baby.
the brownie. I don't know what the variety name is, but it's like the brownie shade of the tinted sweet pea, the Colombian Japanese sweet pea,
Oh,
The mocha.
nice.
the mocha shade. So those 3 flowers were in his bouquet, and those 3 flowers specifically were the most like, ooh, what's that flower?
Did you guys talk
during
up that the
show.
sweet pea is
Yeah.
now available year round?
Japanese.
Yeah, that's
Japanese sweet pea
Oh
is
yeah, of
available.
course. That's the
year
whole
round.
song.
Yeah.
That's the whole,
Yeah,
that's the whole
but
pitch.
Derek's bouquet, all of the bouquets were awesome. I really liked. They all had a different personality. Like
Yeah.
you could see their personalities.
Yeah.
Ace's was super bright. Bronze was out there, like it flowed different ways, like it was unique. And then Derek's
Ace
was
needs
just,
his own plane. That guy's traveling every week.
yeah,
Every week. He's
Yeah.
everywhere. He was
Yeah.
in Vegas. He was in Holland, right?
yeah.
Worldwide.
Everywhere. He's global.
So-
He needs his own jet. Like, what's that rapper's name with the big plane?
Every rapper has
Drake.
a jet.
Drake. Yeah.
OVO.
That OVO plane.
What?
Like
OVO.
That's
have you seen that plane? It looks like a clouds.
No.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's
a
worth
cool
100
plane.
million.
How much?
100 million.
Is that
$100
because
million.
Virgil designed it, or is it because of just the
100
size
million,
of the
that's
plane?
nothing. We just sent that to
Yeah, but
It's
Ukraine
like
yesterday.
it has like a Louis Vuitton,
gave it to him as a gift.
designed interior
Oh,
by
my
Virgil, who passed away. That plane is crazy.
And he makes that money just from Apple downloads?
No, that was given to him as a
downloads?
gift.
No.
No.
The plane was a gift.
Yeah.
From who?
I don't know the name of the airline.
But
An airline gave him a plane?
Yeah.
Mike, you know how they're making way more money is ticket sales.
Oh.
Concerts are
Yeah.
up.
$1,500
Do you know?
for you two.
Do you know what I paid?
He-
Do you,
he-
hold
No,
on.
that Adele was like $1,200 in Vegas as
Okay.
well. Like Usher
Yeah,
is
man, I was trying to go to
$800.
the-
25
Drake
years
concert.
ago,
Bruno Mars is
I paid-
$1,200.
Yeah, go fuck
25 or 30 years ago, I paid $1,500 for Barbara Streisand tickets for one of my customers.
Yeah, you told us
Mike,
that.
I sent
So-
Barbie, Barbie, Mia, one of Mia's friends, and Barbie's sister. I spent.
Did they vape?
I spent
Like
five
$3,000?
G's. 5 G's for this concert.
What?
For
Taylor
a Drake.
Swift?
No,
Drake.
Drake. I wanted
For
to
a
go to
Drake
Drake
My
concert
sister-in-law
because I
paid
promised Mia.
$800.
That's why he has Louis Vuitton interior.
That's why. Fucking
Because
guy
his
got
dad's
me
like
good.
you.
My sister-in-law doesn't have a job. She's a law student, and she paid $800 to see Taylor Swift. I'm like,
Good
you don't
for
have
her.
a job.
Swiftie.
You don't. Why would you go pay all that much money for that?
She
Just
got a
wants to
piggy
see
bank.
Travis
She
Scott.
busted a piggy bank
I mean,
open.
not Travis Kelce.
It's all right.
Yeah, well, she had the time of her life. And that's
She
the thing.
ruined Travis Kelce in fantasy
Stop.
football, guys.
Listen,
She
the thing
ruined
is
him.
that I think that the experiences are more important. Like,
Yeah.
and that's why.
Yeah.
That's
Being
where,
there,
yeah.
just seeing
Yeah.
Mia's face and how happy she was is worth
Yeah.
everything.
I just
in the world.
don't
Yeah.
get
Doesn't
going
bother
to
me.
a
It's her
concert.
16th
And the
birthday.
next
never
day,
been
she
to a
cut out of
concert.
school.
Yeah.
Not yet.
God,
Next day,
Joel.
she was vaping.
Joel just said he's never been to a concert.
Because I've been wanting to go
What?
to a Drake concert. It's my first
What
one.
is
Just go
wrong
to
with
any
you?
concert.
No,
Get out
no.
of the house.
No, I get out of the house.
Wait, listen, you're gonna get a concert.
I'm gonna
getting
give you
a-
a concert.
Oh boy.
Oh shit!
This was my first song that I ever wrote when I was doing sales.
What kind of coffee blend is this?
It works, Ryan. Don't even
That
say
white
anything.
powder.
This was my first song that I ever wrote when I was doing sales, and this is how I would get people to buy flowers for me. You ready? Ay, 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 ay. Please buy my flowers.
Woo! Yeah!
And I would get a sale every
Now it's free.
time. So
I rewatched an episode of Modern Family where Phil Dunphy.
I don't watch Modern Family.
But wait, listen, you got to do. I'm gonna send it to you. This one episode, you're gonna laugh because he's trying to get his grandchildren to fall asleep, and he just sings like lullaby songs, but about selling houses because that's what he does or whatever, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I could see you doing that about selling flowers.
So my granddaughter was crying and crying the other day, and we played the Sugar Hill Gang on the Alexa, and she liked it because she was bouncing on my leg, and she was kind of like dancing but not dancing, and she stopped crying and started smiling.
Yeah, I used
So
to sing.
music
I
is-
used to sing Bob Marley songs to the kids. That's how I got them to go to bed.
Oh, not Lenny Kravitz.
No, American Woman.
Get away from me!
When he started playing the accordion, Jimmy the Tulip's head just like just
I got
snapped.
so
and he just-
excited.
How many sales rooms have a drummer with a
None.
set of drums.
Not
None.
one that I know of.
So have you heard about his other drum set?
No.
He has an electric one that's like
Oh,
just the pads,
just
and
the
you
pads,
put headphones on, and you hear like real. You could change the
those are
sounds.
cool.
and
That's
stuff.
Yeah,
awesome.
those are cool.
Yeah, that's. He should. Bring
He
that
says
in, so.
Harley
Yeah.
gets crazy and tries to attack him sometimes because of the tapping.
So this is also our Thanksgiving. And Mike, I got to go back to my table because my desk, because I have my crock pot and I got to stir my cheese. I'm making mac and cheese at the desk.
She's,
Pause.
she's not joking.
She's not kidding.
Yeah, at
She's
her
not
desk
kidding.
right now.
First of all, why is it at your desk, not in the kitchen?
she has two.
Because
She
there's
has
too many
two
stuff in the
monitors
kitchen.
set up, and in between the two monitors is the
It's a
crock pot.
crock pot.
Okay, we need to put a picture of that on the
This is-
Instagram so
we gotta
people
put
can
a
see
picture.
that.
I said, I'm like, you could set that up anywhere. She's like,
yeah, but
"No,
I need
like
to be
it
able
here."
to stir.
Yeah. She types a little bit, stirs a little bit, types a little more.
But this is our Thanksgiving episode.
So
we
wait,
do need to get ready.
No,
so
and we
need
need to
wrap.
know what's your favorite side. Like everybody should go around.
All
talk
right,
about their
so I'm
favorite
gonna go
side.
first.
Mhm.
Or is it the turkey?
No. The leading lady of Thanksgiving, I don't care what anybody says, is the mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes is the leading lady. The mac and cheese is a great co-star. The turkey is a given.
Mm-hmm.
But the leading lady is mashed potatoes. And my
are you
favorite
doing
part.
smashed potatoes or mashed potatoes? You have like the pieces of the skin in there.
It depends if you like foreskin or
Loaded?
not.
Do you go? Are you circumcised your mashed potatoes?
It depends on the crowd. If I'm doing it for a small crowd that I know what they like, I'll leave them uncircumcised. I like the
and
flavor.
I assume gravy on top.
Gravy on top.
Yeah,
Gravy
but I
is
have
a
a
given.
feeling like you use mashed potatoes from a box.
No. Everything from scratch.
Do you leave the peel on or off?
That's what we were just saying. The
It
circumcised.
depends. It depends on the group.
Oh, that's
It really
circumcised.
depends. Like if I were to bring it here, I
It's a
got all
Bobby
you.
Flay term.
I got all the white
See
people
that?
here. I would not leave the skin on for the white people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Why-
Is
why?
that
What
known
does that
that
mean?
white people don't like skin?
I don't know. I just white people.
Oh. Do you do loaded?
I
Do you do loaded?
took a chili dip to Mike's house one Super Bowl. I never
Are
got
you
invited
saying
again,
that
and I
white
let
girls
beans in
don't
there.
like foreskin? Is that what you?
Yeah, white girls.
No. Next. Joelle, what's your favorite side dish?
Is that what you're trying to say?
But my
the only
hold
girl
on.
here, so no.
My
We're not talking
favorite part of Thanksgiving is the pumpkin pie. If there's no pumpkin pie,
No.
if there's no pumpkin pie, it's not
Pecan
Thanksgiving.
pie.
0 for 2.
Pecan pie.
So stuffing is
Pumpkin.
the most important side.
Yeah.
But more importantly than that, it's the crescent rolls. It's the little biscuits and the side rolls. All those are the superstars, I
yeah,
think.
we are already stocked up
No.
Yep.
in this refrigerator
No.
With the crescent rolls.
What's
What
your-
There's
about
like
you, Joel?
17,000 calories in each one of
sides?
those.
That's right.
And they're made
Or
they're made with all the chemicals that have carcinogens in them.
That's what makes
it
those
so good.
things are
Number one
terrible
flavor.
for you.
Oreos.
They
They're
are
so
like
good.
the number one worst roll for you is
So
those little crescent
go.
rolls.
Joelle, what is it the turkey? Is it the because I
The
know you don't
turkey's
do
always
carbs. You
number
don't do
one.
carbs. I know.
I do carbs. The turkey's always number one.
And you don't even have fried turkey. You're a regular turkey.
Yeah.
No,
That's
fried
jive
turkey.
turkey.
You haven't
But-
had fried turkey.
but
Have
Thai
you had fried
Called
turkey?
Jive turkey that
I
fries
don't know if I
them.
have. I can't tell
Oh, you
if
would
I have or
know.
haven't.
You would know if you've had fried turkey.
JT, isn't that like a real like what movie was that?
Me and Ryan have been frying.
There's a
the
movie where they
turkeys
call him
for-
Jive Turkey, and he takes it like real personally,
or
like it's a
12
bad
years
insult. Is
Isn't
that a
that
bad
Anchorman?
insult?
Is that
No.
No.
A jive turkey is
Did you just call me a JT? No, I call him a cocksucker.
So what is it? Tell me. I need
It'll
to
be
know.
the
Semi-pro?
ham
Oh,
and mac and cheese. Ham and mac
is
and
the
cheese.
ham
with
from Honey Baked or is it homemade?
Honey baked.
honey baked.
Honey Baked. Yeah.
Always.
What
Can
about
you
you,
double
Mike?
fry a fried turkey? Like if you've had a fried
You just
turkey
have
and then
crisp.
bread it and then fried that,
We can try that tomorrow if you want.
or because that's cooked
No,
already.
no,
It's already
you don't
cooked.
wanna-
You don't.
Yeah, no, you
don't
can't.
want it. You don't want to
How would
fry,
I-
deep
Do you
fry
fry
something
the turkey?
cooked.
Like the entire thing?
If you, it's way better.
It's
Yeah.
the
We don't
best
even make
turkey.
like
we used to
you'll
make
ever
one
have.
of each.
Like
we don't even
fried
make the other
chicken type
turkey.
fried
Yes,
turkey?
it's a giant pot. You put it in there for a few hours.
Me and
it's
Ryan
peanut
have been
oil.
perfecting it for like the past 10 or 12 years.
You guys hooked me up. You showed me on the resetting the regulator. One
Yeah.
year I was screwed,
later.
and then
Yeah.
Mike showed me how to
Regulator.
reset the
You
regulator.
can find anything on YouTube.
Hooked me up. Saved my turkey that
Okay,
year.
I want to
So-
know if I want to try it breaded. How can we bread it?
No, if you bread it, you have to.
We have to
We have
put
to
it.
slice it?
We have to
Like-
put it in the
like-
yolk,
like
and
cutlets?
Then put
Or you put the whole thing in the yolk and you bread the whole
Yeah, we
thing.
have to-
No, you
yeah.
can't do the whole thing.
Why not?
No, why not?
It's gonna have a big splash.
We can try.
Oh,
you know?
that it could.
Yeah, it could go
have
back
a.
on
It
you
could go
because-
What
back.
if you
on
did
you.
like a little micro turkey, like a
So-
little pheasant?
Why don't you buy
no.
a Cornish game hen?
No.
and bring it over?
exactly. Cornish
Let's try
game.
it.
No, you can buy just a turkey breast and
No,
thaw it.
it ain't
and
got
then
no
slice
bones.
it.
We ain't cooking it.
No, this
No,
is an
no,
extra
no.
side and do
No, gotta be
a
bones.
fried turkey
Okay.
parmesan.
Wait,
I'm always curious after we fry the turkey, like what else can we throw in the fryer?
What's-
We have it going already. We throw
Mike,
some
what's
French
your-
fries.
Chicharrones. You can make fresh chicharrones. Buy
Mike,
some
He's
fat back.
done fries. He's done skins. He's done Oreos.
He's
done
got to
all
do you
mozzarella
some
sticks one
some
here.
chicharrones, man.
okay, so
Do
Mike,
some
what's your
chicharrones.
favorite? Is it the turkey?
My favorite what?
What's your you're thankful for? Like, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Probably the turkey.
I would have to say the sweet potato pie is pretty good.
Oh, that's a good one.
We bring in the one from Ruth Chris.
No, Cindy makes it.
Sweet potato pie.
Yeah, my wife makes me go to Ruth Chris and get her one,
I
at
need
least
to take.
one.
I need to take lessons from.
But that's
mommy.
a sweet potato like
Imagine
souffle.
driving 20
Or
miles
it's
for
the-
a
it's
sweet
like the
potato
dessert.
pie. I have to do that.
It's like a dessert.
It's sweet, yeah, it's good.
It's marshmallows
good,
on
but it's
top.
not-
I'm
Brown
not going
sugar.
to be eating much of it, but
This year,
it
no.
is pretty much my favorite. But I love the fried turkey. That's
I have
number
two.
one.
I have.
And I'm full by the time we eat because I pick at it as I'm ripping it apart because we don't slice it.
You,
I got
you
these-
shred the gloves.
I have
got
these
the gloves,
gloves.
yeah.
Oh, like the bear claws ones.
They're like barbecue gloves.
Yeah, so we get in there. We get every little piece
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
of
yeah.
there. We don't
The
use
gloves
a
are
knife
awesome.
at all.
Yeah.
And I tear it apart. Sometimes
Nice.
it's too hot. You gotta let it cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I don't have patience for that.
But no, it comes out amazing, and all that's left is a skeleton. And when you fry it the right way, it basically falls off. The
yeah,
bone.
it falls
Yeah.
off.
That's
The
the best
thighs and
type.
legs are easy.
Yeah.
Oliver
We've
does
even
that.
done, like after we fry it, we throw it in buffalo sauce and get like buffalo turkey. That's fire too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
We fry two.
Mine are Brussels sprouts.
Boo!
I really make.
Jared
some
likes the
really
Brussels
Kind of
good
shit.
I mean, Brussels sprouts are
You were
good.
shitting on potatoes.
You know what I
and you came
learned?
with
No,
Brussels sprouts.
my favorite is also the stuffing
Okay,
because
well,
you can
say-
do the
say
stuffing
that.
for the
Nah,
next
fuck
day and
that.
everything. But my other
Mashed
my
potatoes,
after
yo.
the stuffing, everything tastes better the next day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
That bathroom
I
smells
actually make
smelly.
stuffing balls. I roll up my stuffing and make these little
Oh, so you
balls
like
and then
balls,
put
huh?
them inside the air fryer for the next day.
Ooh, that
So
sounds good.
crispy.
You just put like a turkey inside.
Damn,
of
I'm
it.
hungry.
Yeah.
What time are we eating? When's the
We're-
food getting here?
I know, 12.
So I
Actually,
really
I'm going to
want-
change my favorite.
Okay.
My favorite is the leftovers.
That's
Taking
what I'm
them to
saying.
work
The
for
next
lunch.
morning, the next day.
The next morning. No, lunch.
How many days
I
can you
can't.
go with eating the leftovers? Because that's always been a topic.
Till
Saturday.
they're gone.
Till they're
Saturday.
gone.
Till they're
Till-
gone.
Until
Fuck that.
they are gone.
Saturday.
Fuck that.
Don't let none of that deliciousness
Saturday.
go to waste.
I will order.
Saturday.
I will eat something else in between. So it's not like I'm only gonna eat that
Me and
straight
mommy
for
ate
3
chicken
days.
soup every day for like a month, maybe more.
Where?
Because I started making my chicken soup.
Oh,
up at
you
the lake.
sent me a picture. That looks
He
really
makes.
good. You
He
should
makes.
make it
I was
here.
sick. He
Soup
made me a
is so
really good chicken
overrated.
soup. That shit is
Soup
good.
is
You
so
should-
All right, it's a hot take from Joel. Say it.
Soup is overrated
Oh
as a
my
food
gosh.
in general.
Explain your
way.
point.
What?
Explain your argument.
It
Tell that
doesn't-
to the Ecuadorians.
It's-
Exactly. I want to hear him explain
Yeah, that's
it.
true. Because I find it there's just too much salt, too much,
Uh-huh.
and it's just it doesn't fill you up. Like,
Yes,
I-
it does.
We're talking
I
about
like the-
all soups. We're talking about like ramen and stuff like that.
Joel,
as well.
I'm gonna
No, he
change
hates
your
ramen.
name. I'm gonna
I like
change
ramen.
your
I like
name
ramen.
to Mr. Disappointing. Like this is just terrible.
No, I like ramen.
We raised you
But,
better
like,
than
chicken
this.
noodle is like okay, it's fine. I can have that when I'm sick, but like I'm not gonna have that on a on a Wednesday. Like
Have
oh,
you-
I'm in the mood for soup.
What are you gonna have? On
I order
Wednesday?
soup once
no,
a week.
If you're not soup, what's it gonna be? What? Tell it.
He eats Pollo Tropical every day.
Every
No,
day.
not every day. But
Oh, he's like Edwin.
rice and chicken. I'm a big rice guy.
Do you get the white or the brown or the yellow?
White.
White rice.
Yeah,
Black beans.
gotta have beans. I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban.
What about black bean soup?
Oh,
I don't have
love
black
black
beans.
beans.
You've never
What
had it?
about
If
when-
I have it, I get rice.
Black bean
Vanessa used to
soup.
eat that shit all
Black
the
bean
time.
soup
Yeah,
is
I know.
just
Fuck that.
black
It's
beans.
black beans.
It's
It's
just
just
black
black
beans.
beans.
No,
Fuck
but you
container.
have to
Now,
to
Joel's
puree it.
grandma will the second he says he's hungry, will whip him up whatever he
A
wants.
7-course meal
He
at
is
any
super
time.
Spoiled. His grandma will
That's where I'm going.
cook him.
But she's not. He doesn't live with her anymore,
right.
Yeah.
so he doesn't get that
Right.
anymore.
No, but he's
Hazel
going
ain't
up.
cooking him everything he wants. No,
No.
way. Is your mom cooking you whatever you want?
She's cooking, but not.
I'm cooking. I got a second degree burn to prove it.
What are you cooking?
Chicken, steak,
And what did you burn
Right.
yourself with?
Steak.
and steak, man.
How did you burn yourself with steak?
The pan had slipped off my hand and it landed on my thigh.
You dropped the whole pan?
The whole
Yeah.
pan.
Did
The
you
whole pan.
hold on? Did you pick up the steak and eat it?
No. Thank God the steak was already in the plate.
Oh.
But it landed on my
Accident.
thigh. I have a
Accidente.
huge burn.
What
on
kind
my
of
thigh.
pan?
Yeah.
The flat one. I don't
They
know.
got this thing. It's called a barbecue, and you could cook a steak on it.
Well, I was wondering if he's using
I gotta get a
It
new.
won't
I
fall
gotta
on
get.
you.
I gotta get a new barbecue.
Anybody
My
doing
life
any
is
any
ruined.
Black Friday deals?
Yeah, I need a
Michael
new
Black
barbecue.
Friday?
Michael Black
Michael
Friday?
Black Friday.
So when I go to like any place where they say, "What's your name? What's your first name? What's your last name?" and I say Black, and I always say like Friday. Always.
Be like black like my soul. Without
I used to
coffee.
say,
Whoa.
Well, I mean, saying like
You
know,
used to say black like the color.
yeah, but that is not.
Socially acceptable
Yeah,
anymore. You
right.
don't want to get canceled.
Can't do that.
Can't risk it.
Well, so
I like blurring the lines.
I-
I'm dying to get canceled.
you know what I
man,
do every
swear.
Black Friday? I go to Lowe's and Home Depot and buy out all the poinsettias because they used to sell
Oh
them.
my God! Hold on. Time out. Talking about poinsettias, I saw the most beautiful poinsettias.
The white ones, the big white ones.
White ones, bicolor ones,
Where?
the most vibrant red ones at Rodenbach's greenhouse.
Oh.
They
So
grow
they're
their
growing
own.
on
They're
there, yeah.
growing
The
their own.
breeders are not only creating new roses, the breeders are creating new potted plant
Like
varieties.
this had
and
the best
There are a lot
looking
of new-
red I had ever fucking seen in my life. They were the
There-
best
yeah.
looking poinsettias
There's
I
a
had ever
lot
seen.
of
I
new
took it.
character in poinsettias. There's a
Kate's
lot
running
of,
a spot up there.
Yeah,
Great.
she's got the old school greenhouse.
Old school greenhouse. The house next to the greenhouse belonged to her great grandfather. And
She's
that's-
fourth generation?
They probably used to heat
Fifth.
it with steam, if they still do. Maybe they probably had steam pipes heating that greenhouse.
well, they have that greenhouse. They do have the steam pipes there, but
Yeah.
they use it as a display room. They're growing them in a whole different farm that they have, a big
Oh.
location. But she grows the most beautiful poinsettias I have ever
Yeah.
seen.
Where's her location?
She's in Maryland.
Maryland.
yeah.
Baltimore. She's north in Baltimore. She's
Because
like right
when
in
you
Baltimore.
see poinsettias, you see them in a supermarket. You don't really always see them in a florist.
No, never seen it
Florists-
like that.
The florists that I know, they have their growers like they've had them for 100 years. The same grower, they know what they're doing. They're comfortable with them. They order the same order every year, whatever. Like I heard,
Like we don't see that here. We don't get
Yeah.
that in Miami, unfortunately.
yeah.
Like I saw that, it was so beautiful. I took so many pictures.
On the SAF roundtable thing that they have once a month,
Mm-hmm.
last month, I thought I heard some of them say that they actually ordered a few less poinsettias this year
Well, that's the thing. They're not as
because
Available.
they're so fucking cheap in the supermarket, 3 for $10, and this
It's
and that.
so hard to beat
much
are they on
Black
Lowe's or the
Friday?
Home Depot.
what's going up. So I've been doing this for 6 years, and the one were like 60 cents for the small 3-inch pots, and like you can get like a big one for $2, but it was Black Friday deal, and now they're like at $5.
So let me tell you how to get them for less at Home Depot.
Go the day after.
You go to
Christmas?
you go to the cashier or whoever's ringing you out, and you say, "This plan is not perfect. I need a discount, and I'll take it, and I'll fix it." And they have authorization right there on the spot.
Oh, shit,
to
that's
give you
a good one.
discount. Yeah, because I bought some trees from Lowe's. I bought a curly willow tree.
Oh, for the lake house.
Yeah, and I bought a elm tree.
Nice.
And what's crazy is like we're in zone 3 and all the tags on the trees was zone 4. And I was like, why would you have zone 4 trees for us to plant in zone 3?
Terrible product manager.
Anyway, they didn't have a good selection, but there was this one elm tree that looked like it needed a lot of love. And it was like $49.95. And I brought it up front and I said, this tree needs a lot of love. Are you offering any kind of discount on it? She goes, I can give it to you for $15. I was like, great.
Holy
do
shit.
it. Yeah.
How's it looking now? Did it get some love?
Well, it looked good, but it got infested with these beetles all over it. And I was spraying non-toxic stuff on the tree, and the beetles were like, ha, 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 fuck you, man. That is going to do shit to us.
What kind of beetles?
Like, I don't know, Japanese beetle? I don't know. So they were eating the leaves.
Oh shit.
All the leaves had 1 million holes on them. So If anyone's got any tips on how to get rid of them beetles without toxic chemicals, please
Help us out, fatties.
send me an email.
Well, guys, we got to get ready for turkey. I got to go
You
back
didn't
to
say
China.
what you're thankful for.
We do. That's what was next. I was going to let Mike
I
go
wasn't sure.
first.
I wasn't sure.
Why?
that you were
I know
about to
I'm
end
not
it.
first.
Why not?
Because I'm not first. I'm not.
Joelle should go first.
All right, Joel, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for my health, for my family. I'm thankful to wake up every day, blessed, and the opportunity to work here. I've had a lot of fun working here.
Oh, nice.
I like this kid. We're going to keep him.
You see, you wanted to call him disappointing 2 seconds ago.
He's still disappointing. He was raised better.
He doesn't like soup.
Go, Mimi. You're next.
No, why me?
Yeah, you're next.
Oh, well, I'm always thankful for, obviously, my family and my new extended family. And Fern's going to be like, kiss ass. But it's true.
It's not like you carved a pumpkin of the man or anything.
I didn't do that. But I am thankful that I found a new home because it's made me happier. And I think I'm most happy. I mean, most thankful for happiness. Like,
Mimi be dancing around the office. She said she was going to put little Mimi. She was going to put little Mimi away while you're here, Mike. But
yeah,
you
I'm
should see her.
scared.
She
I don't
dances.
want-
She
Ryan
raps.
hasn't seen Little Mim.
She
either.
raps. She sings. It's awesome.
Little Mim is not coming out
Little
till
Mermaid.
Christmas. I gotta make sure Mike's still happy around here.
Yes, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my health. I had a rough beginning of the year, so it's been a much better year for me. Paying attention to things. I'm almost. For those of you who don't know, I became diabetic this year. But I am almost out of that. I am almost done. My doctor gave me an amazing call yesterday. We did some blood work, and I'm doing much better. So I'm very thankful for my health. But I'm gonna go podcast related. Guys, I am thankful for all the feedback, all the fatties that reach out, everybody that says at a show or anywhere, hey, I love listening to your podcast. Anybody that has told me that they learned something or they learned something about somebody that they've known for years and they never heard some of the stories that we've had on our podcast. I'm thankful for all the guests that really, really open up and give us, a good view of the good, the bad, the ugly of their life, of their floral life. And I'm thankful for all of us and Mike for starting this, keeping this going. I mean, this has been one hell of a journey on our 2-year anniversary. But I'm really thankful for everything podcast related, guys. I mean, this has been amazing, and I can't wait to see where we take this. As I feel we're still like in our infancy here.
Mm-hmm.
So
there you go.
Right.
I'm thankful for, like you guys said, thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my opportunities that I'm given working here. I'm thankful for Joelle and Mimi for stepping up and helping me keep this thing moving forward. Thankful for the fatties. Yeah, thanks for listening. Appreciate it.
Woo-hoo.
Love you guys.
Mike.
My list is too long. You people
Oh.
fall
No,
asleep
go
by
for
the
it.
time I
Go for it. Nah,
My
go
list is
for
too
it.
long.
I'll play some music for you while you.
This-
Jeff
Sid gets scared.
Fresh. Jeff Fresh.
Sid gets scared from the accordion. He doesn't like it.
Fucking love that song. I need it in my life.
I'm pretty grateful. I don't know about thankful, but I'm definitely grateful and for every one of you guys that's in my life, my family that's in my life, my coworkers. I'm thankful for all of them. I'm thankful for too much. I'm thankful for too much. I never ever thought I would be thankful for things that I never thought I'd have. So, I don't know. Across the board, thankful.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry.
Hell yeah.
Across the
Amen.
board, thankful for sure.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Well, guys, while you're listening to this, make sure you jump on over to the merch store We're gonna have some Black Friday deals there too. Some Michael Black Friday deals there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rolling all the way to Cyber Monday.
And
So
All the
and,
way.
and people, the other
Holidays.
day somebody placed an order online and we put their merch because all of our merch comes nicely secured and we package it perfectly and we put it in the flower boxes and it goes
Free
perfect.
shipping.
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
So just make sure that when you check out, put pick up and write in the in the comment line that you want it to go with your order, and we'll reach out to you.
But
So-
jump in the merch store.
Yeah, we got some.
I'm gonna
good
add
deals.
something to that. You know that we collect toys for tots.
Yep.
And the first year we did 1 box, the second 2, the second 3, and so on and so forth. Last year we did 5. This year we're trying to do 6.
6.
Don't be cheap for the kids.
Black Friday, I am gonna
Don't be
murder
cheap.
you
It's for the
on toys.
kids.
Guys, there's so many deals out there where you can get great. I brought in
Just-
a whole bag of toys. Yeah.
If you're not in Miami, go on Amazon and just send it here. Just send it here. We'll put it in there on your name. And if you are in Miami, come here and buy some flowers with a toy for the box. You'll get a discount on your order. And it's just an all-around good thing to do. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are not as fortunate as the ones that you might think.
We're already
You know?
on. We're already finished with box 2, so we're bringing out box 3. So we just need your help to fill out the rest of it.
Send a basketball, send a dodgeball, a kickball, something to put a kid outside to play instead of being inside the house. You
Watching
know,
YouTube.
No
Yeah.
iPads.
Put something, send anything that you would like to play with when you were a kid. And let me tell you, I was on Amazon the other day. They got games, popular games, cheap. They got all kinds of balls here, and we don't just throw the deflated ball in the box either.
We fill it up.
We fill up the balls so the kids can play with it immediately.
what
They
was
don't
your
have-
what was your favorite board game growing up?
My favorite board game growing up. We only had a couple. And my favorite game of anything was this electric clown that you would do surgery on.
Operation.
And when you touch the
The
tweezers,
side.
it would buzz.
And then
I used to love that game.
That game's cool.
But I guess Monopoly was one of my favorites.
That's a
the same
one
fancy.
time,
Monopoly, Game of
all time
Life.
favorite.
We played the Game of Life with JJ.
Did we?
Well, not we, but
Not
the
you,
Mario
but
version.
them.
yeah. But he's how old is he? 4? He's
4.
playing the Game of Life already.
yeah.
He's playing.
I love
he's
the
playing
game
soccer
Sorry.
with 6-year-olds.
I love
Sorry.
to chase you down in Sorry.
I used to collect horses, toy horses, and I also puppy surprise. You know what
Unicorns?
puppy surprise was? Puppy surprise. How many puppies are there inside? There could be 3 or 4 or 5. It was a puppy that was pregnant, and you had to open it.
And find out how many puppies you got.
That was
Yeah.
weird. And then my
Yeah,
mom
that
was
had-
like,
Right there, you put the sound of a cuckoo clock.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
Why
I
not?
want
a
lots of
horse?
sound effects in this podcast. Lots of them.
Oh man.
Load up.
That's what I thought you were gonna do. A horse sound
My kids all played in the street.
I
They
started
didn't play a
to,
lot
and
of
then I
games.
stopped
You guys didn't
myself.
play a lot of games.
streets.
You guys all were outside.
They
always
played
outside.
football and they played baseball
kinds of
and
shit.
hockey and fucking roller hockey
All
and God
kinds.
knows.
All
I was
kinds.
always outside. I would take my bike and I'd be gone from the morning, and I just knew I had to be
Until
home. And
November.
by the
Yeah.
by the time the
I
street
I was
lights
always
came
on
on,
my bike. I used to take the cardboard milk carton, and I used to wedge it in, and it made my bike sound
Yep.
like a motorcycle.
Yeah, the playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the big carton. It was the half size,
Yeah.
the one that mommy gets the.
The school lunch.
Dang, so that's an old thing.
that's a very old.
I thought
thing.
like
used
we
to
figured
do
that out.
no. We used to do cards.
My dog needs a
and-
walk. We got to wind this up.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. This has been our 2-year anniversary episode. Our very happy Thanksgiving, thankful episode. We got a lot more coming to you, like we said. Thank you for listening. Joel, Ryan, Mike, Mimi in the house.
Merch Mimi.
Fern, merch me. I can't even talk. Black Friday deals. Check it out on the web shop. Check it out on the merch shop. Have a great day.